Hello there, my name is Nate Jackson, the Eclipser. Sorry about the lateness of this review. We were able to watch the movie, but I just couldn't find the time to get the review out. Things happens and all that. But we're here. We're here to talk about part 2 of Series 10, Silent Ozu 3 Family Comedies, Yasuhiro Ozu's Passing Fancy. The film is from 1933. It runs 100 minutes, black and white, silent with optional score, Japanese intertitles with optional English subtitles, 1.26 to 1 aspect ratio, all that good stuff that you all have grown to love so well. Not as funny as I Was Born but still, there's a lot of good humor with the kids, mostly. It's mostly about the kids. I feel like a lot of Ozu's comedies are also dramedies, in the sense. There's a lot of drama with the families. A lot of the families are going through a lot of rough things, and that's a big theme with his movies, at least the silent movies that I've seen so far. So there's that. Anyway, this is about these two workers who work at a brewery, and they're leaving a theater, and they meet this homeless girl named Harue, and he asks, and Kihachi wants to, help her out. And he tells his friend Otome, who has a restaurant, if she'll put her up and maybe give her a job and all that. And she does, and Otome starts to like her and all that. And so does Kihachi. Kihachi really likes her too. And Hiro doesn't want anything to do with her really. In fact, he very much resents her. Is very hostile toward Harue whenever they are together. And Kihachi has a son, Tomio, and so Kihachi wants to, be with Harue, but Harue thinks of him only as like a favorite uncle or something like that, So outside of that, at one point, later on, Tomio gets sick from this candy that he eats, and he can't afford the bill. Kihachi can't afford the bill, and so Harue offers to, pay the bill, but Hiro stops her and offers to work as a laborer to make the money. However, Kihachi, after finding out all this, stops Hiro, I guess knocks him out, and takes his place on a boat that's going off to, Hokkaido. And so he goes off, and I guess at one point he ends up getting homesick and ends up swimming back or something like that. I guess the barber ends up giving him a loan, and so he ends up going off to pay the barber back, but the barber isn't too concerned. And so while Kihachi's on the boat, he ends up getting homesick, jumps off the boat, swims back home, and that's the end of the movie. Again, I think there's a lot of the good humor comes from the kids and the way they act. From Tomio, the young Tomio. The rest of it is just kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's a little more dramatic than I Was Born But again, maybe that was the point. Maybe, again, every movie, Ozu had a different style, and that's all I can say about that. So, Passing Fancy's still good. I think I liked I Was Born But a little bit more, but I think that this is still a fine movie by a fine director, so I'm going to give this an A. It's good stuff, and I check it out. So that's it for today, or that's it for now. We'll see you all in just a couple minutes. I'm just going to do these back to back for Tokyo Chorus. This one just finished this one, so maybe a little 2 for the price of 1. So anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.